Hello students, welcome again in your biology class. We were discussing about male reproductive system. So let's continue the topic. Now today we will discuss about the internal structure of testes. As you already know, or we already discussed about the location, size, shape, etc. about the testes. Now in the today's topic we will discuss about the internal structure of the testes. Let's see what is the internal structure of testes. Testis, as you all know, is the important male sex organ. We can say primary sex organ in the case of male. Testis जो है सबसे important organ है which forms gametes and it also responsible for the secretion of male sex hormone. So let's see what is present inside the testis. Testis is covered by a layer that is known as tunica albuginea. The outer covering of testis is known as tunica albuginea. So write it here, that is tunica albuginea. This tunica albuginea inside the testis, or we can say inside towards the internal side, this tunica albuginea makes some infolds. देखिए क्या होता है कि कम कुछ जगहों पे ये जो ट्यूनिका एल्बुजिना है that will make some infolds inside the testis. So we have to draw it like this, that it's making some infolds here. Due to these infolds, the testis will divide into different lobules or different sections are formed here. So we can call them the testicular lobules. So due to the infolding of tunica albuginea, here lobules are formed and these lobules are known as testicular lobules. So draw it like this is testicular lobule. These all are testicular lobules. Due to these kinds of infolds, in one testis, almost 250 to 300 lobules can be formed. ये जो tunica albuginea अंदर की तरफ fold होके एक कंपार्टमेंटाइजेशन कर रही है, डिफरेंट कंपार्टमेंट्स बना रही है, लोब्यूल्स बना रही है. ये जो लोब्यूल्स है एक टेस्टिस के अंदर we can say one testis can have 250 to 300 lobules around in a one testis. Outside the tunica albuginea, there is one more layer is present that is known as tunica vaginalis. So we can draw it here. Outside the tunica albuginea, one more layer is present that is tunica vaginalis. So we will write its name also. This is tunica vaginalis. Tunica vaginalis. Now let's see what is inside. Inside these testicular lobules, ये जितने भी testicular lobules बन रहे हैं, इन lobules के अंदर these lobules contain some convoluted tube-like structure. In this way, they have convoluted tube-like structures are present in each tubule, and these convoluted tubule-like structure, they are convoluted at their beginning and at the end they become straight. देखिए जैसे these are the convoluted tubule, यहाँ पे हमने इन्हें convoluted बनाया, but here at the end they will become straight. यहाँ पे आते आते ये straight हो जाएंगे. So in this way we have to draw one more. These convoluted tubule structures are known as seminiferous tubules. So we have to write their name also, seminiferous or seminiferous tubules. These tubules are known as seminiferous tubules. In one lobule, like this is the one lobule, similar in this lobule and this lobule, in all lobules. In one lobules, these seminiferous tubules are present in a fixed number that may be from 1 to 3. So almost 3, that is the maximum number. 1 to 3 seminiferous tubules are present in one lobule. And total numbers of lobules here are 250 to 300 in one testis. So these seminiferous tubules are the very important part of the testis. In all lobules, the seminiferous tubules are present, which are convoluted at their beginning and later on they are becoming straight. At the end, here at this structure, these seminiferous tubules get joined with each other and they form a network-like structure. Here they will form a network-like structure. So we have to draw some here also. So we can say that what kind of network is forming here. In here, these seminiferous tubules are forming a network-like structure. This kind of network is forming. All the seminiferous tubules are joining at their end parts. यहाँ पे end पे आते थे. यहाँ सभी seminiferous tubule जो है आपस में join हो रही हैं, and at the joining they form a network. This network of seminiferous tubules is known as rete testis. This complete portion, this complete network of all seminiferous tubules is known as rete testis. Or we can say that all seminiferous tubules are open in a one network, and that network is rete testis. This rete testis will again, here we have to see that this rete testis will open in one more tubule, in one more duct, or we can say they will open in one more duct, and that duct is known as vasa efferentia. The duct where these rete testis will open, vasa efferentia. They will all open into a duct that is vasa efferentia. This vasa efferentia will now further, it will join to the next structure. इसके बाद यहाँ पे एक और next structure होगी जिसके बारे में हमने पहले भी बात की हुई है. With the testis, the next part of this reproductive system is present. That is our epididymis. So epididymis will be present here. यहाँ पे epididymis present होगा. That is long convoluted structure. It will be present here. इसके बारे में अभी हम बात बाद में करेंगे. So just keep remember that all these network of rete testis, सभी rete testis जो network की form में present है, they will make a duct, and that duct is known as vasa efferentia. इस duct का नाम है vasa efferentia, and this vasa efferentia will open into that part of the reproductive system that is epididymis. तो ये epididymis के अंदर open हो जाएगी by forming a duct-like structure. So this is the duct which is opening inside the rete testis. This is about the internal structure of the testis. And now let's see what is present inside these seminiferous tubules. यहाँ पे जो हमें tubules बना रहे हैं, let's see what is present inside these seminiferous tubules. If we take a TS or transverse sections of these seminiferous tubules, we find such kind of structure. Like this is one seminiferous tubules. This is the TS of seminiferous tubules. These seminiferous tubules are lined by a epithelial structure that is germinal epithelium. यहाँ पे ये जो testicular seminiferous tubules हैं, इन tubules के अंदर यहाँ पे हमें इस तरीके से cells नजर आएंगी. These are forming a layer that is known as germinal epithelium. यहाँ पे germinal epithelium की एक layer present रहेगी जो seminiferous tubules को cover किए हुए है all over the part. But here two types of cells are found in these germinal epithelium. So these layers are, this is the germinal epithelium, and inside this germinal epithelium we can see two types of the cells. Some cells are cuboidal in size or shape. जैसे कि यहाँ पे देखो कि कुछ cells जो है वो हम बना रहे हैं, these are the cuboidal in shape. इनकी जो shape होगी वो cuboidal होगी. In between these cuboidal cells, some pyramidal cells are also found. इनके बीच में हमें कहीं पे कुछ pyramidal shape की भी cells नजर आएंगी. These all are cuboidal. Most of the cells are the cuboidal. Cuboidal cells जो होती है वो ज्यादा होती है नंबर में. So we can say the most of the cells are the cuboidal. In between these cuboidal cells, some pyramidal cells are present. So these are the cells which are pyramid shapes like cells. And these are the cuboidal cells. Again, pyramidal. The numbers of pyramidal cells are very less as compared to cuboidal cells. इनका जो number होगा वो बहुत कम होगा. They will be very less in the number, but germinal cells, these cuboidal cells are very large in number. And this is another. And in between these seminiferous tubules, that space is filled by a tissue. यहाँ पे सब tissue present होगा, and that tissue is known as interstitial tissue. The name of this tissue is interstitial tissue. So all that gap is filled by interstitial tissues. Now let's say about this germinal epithelium. Seminiferous tubules are lined with germinal epithelium where two types of cells are present. Some cells are cube-like cells, they are cuboidal in nature, and some cells are pyramidal shape. These pyramidal cells are like पहले cuboidal की बात करते हैं. These cuboidal cells जो cube shape की हमें cells यहाँ पे नजर आ रही है, cuboidal cells, these cells are known as germ cell. इनका जो नाम है, these cells are germ cell. These are the germ cells, and these pyramid shaped type cells, जो cells pyramid shape या pyramidal cells हैं, these cells are Sertoli cell. Sertoli cells. The name of these cells are Sertoli cell. Now let's see what are their function. These germ cells, यहाँ पे हमने जो लिखा है germ cells, these germ cells are the cells which forms the male gamete. यही जो cells हैं, ये आगे जाके division करेंगे, and by their division they will form the male gamete, that is spermatozoa. So they will form male gametes, and due to the formation of they will do the spermatogenesis. Spermatogenesis is the process of formation of sperm. So they will go through the process of spermatogenesis, and finally they will form the male gamete. So that's why the name of these cells are germ cells. These are the germ cells which are responsible for making male gametes. And the cells which are present with these germ cells, the pyramidal shaped cells, these cells are Sertoli cells. इनका नाम है Sertoli cells. What is the function of these Sertoli cells? Let's see. These Sertoli cells give nourishment to these growing male gametes. यहाँ पे जो sperms grow करेंगे, उन growing sperms को nourishment provide करने का काम जो है वो करती हैं ये Sertoli cells. So these Sertoli cells provide nourishment to growing male gamete. That's why they are also known as nurse cell. The another name for these cells are the nurse cells. They will call as nurse cell because they are providing nourishment to the growing male gamete. So let's see. This is about the germinal epithelium, which is lined by complete seminiferous tubules lined by germinal epithelium. It has two types of cells. One, germ cells, and second type of cells are Sertoli cells or nurse cell. Between these, here the space that is filled with interstitial cells. यहाँ पे जो space है, these space is filled by interstitial tissues, and inside these interstitial tissues, some groups of cells are also found. यहाँ पे भी कुछ cells का एक group नजर आता है. This space is also filled by or covered by some cells. These cells are known as leading cells. These cells are known as leading cells. The name of these cells are leading cells, and these are the cells which secretes male sex hormone. That is mainly the most important male sex hormone is testosterone. So these are the cells, these leading cells which are present in interstitial tissues. These leading cells will secrete the male sex hormone, which is testosterone. The function of these cells is to secrete testosterone, which is responsible for maintaining the secondary sexual character in the males and also help in the process of spermatogenesis. So this is about the internal structure of the tissues, and that is about the seminiferous tubules. These tubules play a very important role. Inside these tubules, these are the tubules, and they are lined by such kind of cells. Germ cells are present in these cells, these Sertoli cells. Here the sperms are formed, and then these sperms are carried to the retitestis. सभी seminiferous tubules जो हैं, they will form the sperms. Inside all tubules, the sperms will form by these germ cells, and after the formation, these sperms will move towards the retitestis. सभी के सभी sperms जो है वो transfer हो जाएंगे towards the retitestis, and from retitestis they are transferred through the vasa efferentia. Vasa efferentia will carry these sperms and then transfer it to the epididymis. That is the next part of the reproductive system. They will transfer to the epididymis. So here we discuss about the internal structure of the testis. Now in the next video we will know more about the male reproductive system, how it is arranged, what are the different parts of the male reproductive system. So keep watching, keep studying, and keep learning. Thank you.